I know a lot of us are still on that little high that we've gotten off the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta, but we've got one last little bit of news before the game comes out, and that is the final character to be added to this game, and that is Android 21. Yes, the original character that we've been seeing throughout the little story modes has been actually teased to be a playable character. She is the funner one out of the full 22 base roster, which is interesting because the game is coming out soon and they haven't announced. Like, it would be really amazing. It's like, hey, to us, apology, we'll send you a quick preview of what she looks like, but no, that's not gonna happen. But like, there was a screenshot that was there in one of the original like trailers that we did get to see, like when we get to see the first like cinematic one. We saw like Goku firing at 21, and we was able to see like she clearly looked like she was transformed, and a lot of us were thinking, is this just a cinematic thing that they're going to have, or is she going to be a playable character? Because Arc System Works likes to add their own characters into their games. Like, regardless of that, this is an original design from Toriyama as well. We do get to see the original pen, like, or what she looks like in that version. But I'm happy. Like, 21 was already like waifu material as well, but she's got a very interesting transformation. As you can see, her design is a female Majin, which that is a little interesting, although it makes sense if we have a look at some of the moves that she's got. She seemingly has a grab, not to mention like a clear energy blast that looks like a black, like dark red Kamehameha, like key blast that we've seen. She has the solar flare, and she has an ability like the Majins where she's able to transform 16 on the screen, like we've seen with like Kid Buu and Fat Buu, and that turns them into like a little sweet, like a little macaroon. Whether or not this is like her level 3 or not, or is this just something she goes into, like that's... She's clearly got a couple of crazy things going on to like into her already, and it made me think at first, it's like, oh, is she got the solar flare and a bunch of these other moves? I was thinking like, is she that kind of character that she's just, you know, the best of all characters? She takes this move from this guy, this that's what I'd like to think. Like, and it makes me wonder as well, where it's like, well, why is she a Majin? Like, why exactly from this form and all that do we get to see like she's in a Majin form? And I like to say she's probably a lot like Cell, where there's an absorption thing going on. I wouldn't be surprised in somewhere in the story mode that she'd probably absorbed like Majin Buu at some point. Like, it'd be a little bit weird saying if there was another Majin and that was her. So it still makes me, regardless of what like the story-based reason of her being a Majin, I'm really excited to play this character. We've got more, like, one, it's another additional character. It's something completely brand new. We're seeing some really interesting stuff from her where she's actually pulling off, and this is the one thing that FighterZ was incredibly lacking, and that is female characters. The female roster for this game is horrendous. Like, it is 18 and 21 that are the only characters on there, and even though 18 has fucking 17 by the side, like, I would have liked, and like definitely with like seeing a bunch of other old Dragon Ball games, I think it would have been interesting if, like, say, like, even if they were like later on down the line, if they come in like a new revision or a DLC, I think Chi-Chi would be an interesting character. If they've been doing some very weird picks to these games, so why the hell not? Get Chi-Chi in there, get the Dell. Like, clearly we know, like, if anything, like, this game was coming out whilst, like, the Saiyan girls were out. Like, they were just having their fights in the tournament, so I think it was a little bit too much to ask that, like, you know, Cauliflower and Kefla were going to be in the game, or maybe even, like, you know, their, like, transformation, like, form was going to be in this. But I'm happy that they got another girl in this game, and I'm not gonna lie, there's just something I adore about the one screenshot with her with like a macaroon, and she's just like so happy over it, even though she looks demonic as hell. And plus, like, I like the female Majin, alright? There's something about the design that just really works well with like the hair and everything. Like, it works really well for the design. It's like, that's a cool design that I can get behind, like, especially from what we get to see. I know we ain't gonna have to wait too long to actually get our hands on her, like, and we are getting another beta to, like, you know, wet our beaks a little bit more for it, considering the shit show that was that, like, first day of the open beta. But it's just this game has been non-stop in my mind for like so long, and like the beta didn't help it as well. The closed beta was a perfect, like, just it ran smoothly. The first day of the open beta was a complete and utter shit show, And the second day they fixed that shit, and you know they're making up with it by like adding, you know, an extra day to it. But I keep thinking of this like, oh, I want to play as this character, I want to play as this. I've already got a kind of grounded team at the moment, like with what I'm working on. At the moment it's gonna be Beerus 16, and it's gonna probably be Hit, but she is like, from what I'm seeing from her, she is something like I like a lot of stuff with Kid Buu, and she has a combination of that and some grab stuff. She could be potentially up there like that. Like a lot of things that win me is your playstyle and definitely your like design wise. And 21 has never been a problem in the design wise. So overall, what do you guys think? We're gonna get like a first original character into the game. Like I think like if anything, like out of all the original designs, like I'm thinking back to like Hachiyak, and thinking back to like all the kind of like OC, like kind of characters there, like Toa and Mira, like characters like that. I really do like this design a lot out of all of them. And I feel like if they do, because there was another bit of Dragon Ball like FighterZ news that there was going to be like a crossover between like a Xenoverse 2, but that was just some lobby stuff and just like having 21 in like the game. But I think it's just supposed to be like a little customizable thing. I would really like if they actually went out and like beyond for like the next, like if they do the expansion, like maybe like in 2 years or so, where it's like, hey, guess what? We're gonna add some weird characters in. Have Toa from like from Dragon Ball Online / the Xenoverse franchise. Have a few movie characters, and of course add like, because I think the main thing that people want right now are definitely the Saiyan girls, and not to mention Jiren. I think Jiren is probably going to be one of the more highly requested characters in the game, but yet then again we're in the situation where it's like he hasn't even finished his fight yet. We just gotta wait for that trailer at the end of the day. So overall, yeah, we've got another beta that's coming out as of today of this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I'm not going to be getting any more sleep, so yeah, this game ruins my sleep schedule, and it's going to be ruining a lot of other things when the Thor game comes out as well, because I think I might have to fucking commit a whole week just to fucking play the game, because I just need more of it, and it's just a genuinely fun, just enjoyable game, and I've had so much fun with it. So that's all from me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.